after all the teachings about Moringa and its health benefits, I think it's important you see how I take my own Moringa too. And so in this very video, I want to show us my dried Moringa leaves, how I dry it. I mean, the already dried one, how I store it, then how I make my tea, and then you watch also how I take it. That is the essence of this video. Ensure you watch this video to the end. The process, a lot of you have been asking questions. That's why I decided to do it for you to see, so that you don't take too much, because the species of this Moringa may be different from the Moringa oleifera that we are so familiar with. Okay, let's go and watch it. So after drying the leaves, I decided to store it inside this oats container, as you can see. Look at it. This is it. So while in this container, you just take a pinch of it. That's what I did. I can feel the flavor of it coming. So when it has overstayed, that flavor will change, and you will know from the flavor that you can no longer use it. You can use any container. Stainless. I prefer to use non-plastic containers. This is an old oats container. You can see it. So I used it to store the dried leaves. You can see. You can put it in bottled or containers like this. It's okay. But I don't like to use plastics because of its effect when it's heated. So that's the tea. That's the tea, as you can see. This is the tea. After pouring the dried leaves in the stainless cup and then adding boiled water, it doesn't really change. The color doesn't really change like that, as you can see it. When you first pour it, it will be floating. So I'm going to drink it for you to see. But I normally use spoon. You don't need to finish this cup to get result. You can, if you are wondering, you can just take half of this cup. If you have your own, just half of this cup, and see the result that you get. You sleep so well, feel so well, so strong. Your blood sugar, it will correct a lot of things in your body. Just look at this. I don't normally like to take it much because of the nutrient density, as I already said. Like this cup now, just half is okay for me. This glass, which I take about 6 or 7 spoons. I mean large spoons. 7 large spoons. Yes, large spoons like this, not a small spoon. 7 large spoons. Look at it. To drink out of it. Good to go. So that is it. Can take it, keep taking it to boost your immune system, as I do. Then when I feel I'm okay, then I just have to stop and give it a break. But it's very good. I notice it's very good if you have high bad cholesterol. You want to watch, we want to boost your iron, you want to boost your calcium, a lot of things. You will sleep so soundly. And once you sleep very well, a lot of things in your body will be corrected. So here is the Moringa tea with dried leaves that has not been grounded. I want to take it. I've taken some spoons already. Actually brewed it using the stainless cup. I had to turn it into this glass cup for you to see that it doesn't really change. The color does not really change much. It's just a pinch of the Moringa leaves, just a pinch. So this is my Moringa tea, as I showed us earlier. Look at it. You can see it doesn't change color so much. I already took 2 or 3 spoons using this large spoon. And so I want to take a few spoons out of it. You don't even have to finish this cup before you get results. Look at it. Half of it is okay. This little glass cup. If you use a tablespoon like this, and you take about 6 or 7 of it, you're okay. It's going to give you perfect result. And I want to do it now for you to see. I've had a few spoons, and I actually had oats with cocoa, tiger nut, and dates, and all this stuff, you know. with a little peanut. It goes well with fatty food. Just know this, please. Foods like fish oil, foods like sardines, foods like peanuts, cashew nuts, anything that has fat, it goes well with it. It's a healthy food. It works well with healthy foods too. So when you are taking it, ensure that you are taking only healthy foods. It will help you to digest even the ones that you are worried before that they can't digest. Things like maybe beans. It's going to aid your digestion and speed it up. So I want to take it, and I don't normally like taking it like some people are asking, is it on an empty stomach? Should you take it? I like taking it after meals. So it's not as if you can't take it any time of the day. You can, but I like to take it after meals. I feel well because after meals, sometimes I just feel I need something to speed it up and something rich in vitamin A, more so that we don't put too much red oil again. And anytime it's added, I take it. I don't really have the need to take egg anymore because we know that egg has cholesterol, is good, and most of the eggs these days too, they use too many hormones and injections on the chickens that almost everything is polluted. So we are looking for how to reduce toxins, hormonal issues as much as possible. And this is a very good one that has not been adulterated, that has not been injected with chemicals. And so I normally take it after food like this. I see it. Didn't have to finish the cup. After taking it a few minutes, you're already dozing. It cools your brain, it cools your mind. So that's why I tell you it's a brain food. It cools the brain, cools the mind. Your body gets all the nutrients that it needs without cholesterol and all those stuff. So go ahead. Start small, small. Don't rush it. Don't follow what some people just tell you, heap 1 tablespoon, take it. But this very brand or species of Moringa is the one I'm taking. Not as if the other one is bad, but this one I started with. I don't know why. I don't know how it all started, but I think it ought to be a mistake. But most things, good things are discovered through mistake. Maybe you went for something and got something else. Well, that something else happened to be another discovery. So that's what happened in the case of this fairy moringa. And I really, see it that way. It's easier to dry. I enjoy it better, honestly speaking, and it's easier to preserve. So go ahead. I will show us any day I get hold of it in the garden. I will video the garden as it is, what it looks like, and I will show us also. But meanwhile, go out and look for it. It's around. If you are living in the suburb, it's around there. But if you are not living around the suburb, you can also find a way. There must be a way if there is a way. And so, remember, food is our medicine, but moderation remains our rule. Don't forget to click, follow, and subscribe. See you again.